I don't want to do evangelism because I don't want to be associated with that or them. Or I don't know what I should do. I don't have a plan here. So I guess I'm just not going to do anything. We need to have a plan and then I can really go for it. But look at Philip's life. Philip's story reminds us that there is such a nuance to God's leadership. That God doesn't actually always work the same with the person. God is the same yesterday and today and forever, but he doesn't always work the same with us in different moments and seasons of our life. Let me explain. What am I saying? Think about it. Philip's first step in is he's invited by somebody else. It wasn't even like he's in prayer and all of a sudden has a moment and God speaks to him. It was just the church and the people of the church and the leadership of the church said, hey, you in? You want to help? And then he has this moment where, why did he go to Samaria? Well, was it because Jesus said, go to Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria? Was it because in Samaria, there's probably less religious leaders there and he most likely would be more safe? I bet it was his best guess. This is his best guess. We got to get out of here. People are dying. Like, I'm going to go. I don't know. Where am I going? I don't know. We're going to go. Well, I guess, Samaria's on the list. Let's go to Samaria. It's his best guess. It doesn't say that God perfectly directed and spoke to him. And then there's moments in his life where there is divine direction. Hey, go south. Hey, join the chariot. But even in that, do you notice how much participation God is inviting him into? He's giving him a thought, but then it's like, hey, now free for all. How are you going to talk to him? Do you know what you're reading? It's like, whoa. This is how God works. Sometimes we think that evangelism needs to look like that, and I don't want that, or I need to have the perfect plan, I need to know exactly what I'm going to do. But sometimes we're given our best guess, and then God's clear, and then we respond to that. It's like, I've heard somebody say before, we're not creating the waves, we're learning how to respond to the waves. But oftentimes, we're afraid that God's not actually going to meet us when we step out. And we get caught up in methods. I need to know what to say, the right thing, the Romans road. We just get messed up. One spiritual leader put it like this. This is our problem. This is where the problem lies. Many do not believe in providence, meaning the providence of God himself, because they've never experienced it. But they've never experienced it because they've never jumped into the void and taken the leap of faith. They never give it the possibility to intervene. They calculate everything, anticipate everything. They seek to resolve everything by counting on themselves instead of counting on God. How true is that at times of us? We get caught in method and we forget that God is out there doing great, loves people deeply, and we got to just join him. And it's going to be messy sometimes when we don't know what it's going to look like in every season, right? Even when you look at Philip's life, what's this last frame that we see? I don't know. He's like holding it down with his family. He's got some girls that have the gift of prophecy. He's got like this hub in his home. Paul comes in. So God it's different in different seasons. So for you, have you been caught in method? You're like, I don't know what to say, or I don't want to be those people. Well, let's ask the Spirit to break through that and to give you some clarity and to give you some empowerment. And this is where I want to close. All of this is framed in the reality that Acts 2 and Pentecost is a reality. Meaning, all of this is happening because of the empowerment of the Holy Spirit. We don't need to hear these stories and go, I gotta just fix it myself. The point, the trajectory of the story, the narrative of the story is that God empowers his people to be witnesses. And that takes us being open to the reality of, God, I need you. I need you to break open my categories in my heart. I need you to help me with my priorities. God, please help me. God, give me a method. Help me to understand.